wonder still my glory. Say it wasn't nothing, but God's the author of my story. Not the play. One chance just to make it at the city, Two hands put together, hope he hear me, 3 a.m. my soul weary, spirit fill me up. Forever grinding to the day I touch a million. One chance just to make it at the city. 2 hands put together, hope he hear me. 3 a.m. my soul weary, but see it clearly. Forever grinding to the day I touch a million. Now I ain't saying money is everything. Just show me.
I'm Brian. Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb.
Now here's Halliburton. Pass to Siakam. And the layup is good off the glass. A battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. Indiana shooting their first free throw of the night.
Yeah, it's hard to argue against Halliburton as the best passer in the league right now. I know he's the most exciting for sure.
Now here's Halliburton. He's been contributing over 15 a game. To the middle. Turner.
The assist.
And then Turner with the dunk.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Here's Halliburton. After the basket by Boston.
Yeah, what a dunk from Halliburton. The defense has to push him further out.
And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for Boston. It's a 5-point game. Off the mark there with a 3.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
And so it's Indiana with it, following the bucket by Boston. Kicks it out to Siakam. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Siakam's got 5 points.
And this first quarter has been ridiculous. They simply can't miss right now.
Good on the shot.
And 3 for 4 to start, showing some rhythm.
Now here's Halliburton. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Here's Tatum. 9-point game. Takes a 3. His fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Halliburton with the ball. Porzingis picks him up defensively. Pass to Halliburton. 6 on the shot clock. And Porzingis with the block.
Those long arms of Porzingis are a serious factor on defense.
And the Pacers with possession here. 6-point lead.
Boston ball.
Now Brown. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Uses the glass on the layup.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. I asked Coach what his plan was for trying to slow down Pascal Siakam, and he said to make him into a jump shooter. He does the most damage around the rim, so we want to force him out on the perimeter whenever possible. It's not an easy task by any means. We'll see if they're able to do this. Back to you guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
Oh, come on. Just add vision to his perfect skill set. Like, when he's dropping dimes like that, like, Jason Tatum is a problem.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Here's McConnell. Takes it inside. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. Just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And finished off by Tatum.
Tatum reminding the defense, like, yo, you cannot stop him.
Well, Richard, with the career he's had, it's hard to believe Drew Holiday has only made 2 All-Star teams.
Well, that speaks to how much talent is at the guard position in this league. But it also shows how we tend to award offense over defense, because Drew, his impact is truly felt on the defensive end. When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Offensive board. Hartenstein with it. Averaging around 5 points a game. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer Holiday. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Part of what makes Drew so valuable, he's a guard who can score without the ball.
McConnell from outside. Hauled in by Brown. Boston trailing. And the basket by Holiday. Holiday's got 5.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
A nice shot by Toppin.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Brown, no good.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
McConnell from outside. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Porzingis sets a screen. Down low. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Pass to Toppin. To the wing, right side. Yes. And it's McConnell with the assist that time. Toppin's got his second basket on the night. Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Indiana ahead.
The Pacers, 20.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And, of course, taking it inside, always a great game plan. And I'm curious if there'll be an adjustment from the defensive end. Maybe sag off some shooters a little.
Indiana leading by 6. Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
Oh, and it... Tatum finishing it off inside.
I love seeing Tatum exhibit the passion that he has shown us tonight. Such a motivated performance by him.
And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game. On defense, the Celtics. They trail by 7. Halliburton looking for an opening. From downtown. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Pass to Hartenstein. Up top, Tatum. He's got 15. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. And stolen by Porzingis. Over to the left wing. Outside Holiday. Here's the 3. Indiana with a rebound. Here's Turner. He's got 5. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Among the best in the NBA for a few years now, Jason Tatum. RJ, he's still quite young. How can he get even better?
Oh, he can just get wiser and wiser, and that's what happens with young players. They get to a physical level where they can dominate, but where they get better is mentally. They get mentally stronger as they get into these experiences more.
And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends. Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Outside Tatum. Inside. Here's Hartenstein. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last. Here's Indiana. They're on a 12-4 run. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, Miles Turner, the 11th pick by the Pacers in 2015 for much of his career with the team. He's endured the trade rumors. He said, I've still got PTSD from that, but I wanted to be here in Indy. And last season, a renegotiation of his contract, giving him an extension and a raise. Brian, he is locked in as their starting center.
Yeah, it would appear so, Allie. Thank you.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Halliburton. And it's Halliburton gets it to go inside.
You thought that first quarter was good? He's been even better in the second.
And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Pass to Tatum.
Well, just a tough guy to get around. Halliburton, very effective defensively, forces the rogue shot.
Turner with it. Outside Mathurin. Back to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Surefire, one-handed stuff.
Yeah, with his focus, he's not going to miss that. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play. That sends Jason Tatum to the free throw line. Benedict Mathurin picks one up. This will be his third free throw attempt of the game. You look at his college days and his rookie year, Tatum has always been on a winning team, Richard.
B.A., I think it starts with his approach. There's always been an air of professionalism when it comes to Tatum. He's just a young player that is focused only on winning.
Indiana leading by 13.
2 minutes.
McConnell outside. Pass to Shepard. Back to McConnell. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. McConnell's got 10 points.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
Hartenstein a screen. There's Tatum with the three. Oh, nice D from Nesmith.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
There's 1:17 left to play in the second quarter. Celtics trail by 15. Pass to Tatum. Tatum on the drive. Here's Hartenstein. The kick to Tatum. Hartenstein a screen. Clock at 6. And here's Tatum. 20 points for him. And Hartenstein gets it to go. 6 points for him.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Shepard. Boston pulls it in. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one, and that game will conclude a 4-game homestand for them. Tatum can't hit.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Nesmith. There's the three. And Indiana misses again. Tatum from long range. Tatum! Money from deep.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Turner. He takes it in. And then Turner with the dunk.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. And so it's the Indiana Pacers now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. More 2K action in just a moment. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. So it's Boston now. A 12-point game. Okay! Tatum punching it home!
Ooh, how about those nifty moves from Tatum? So crafty with the rock.
There's a screen by Turner. Halliburton. And the dunk by Halliburton.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Pass to Nembhard. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Nembhard's got 8.
I want Halliburton running my offense. Tyrese is a fantastic decision maker.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
First team foul.
And about a minute of action so far in the 3rd quarter. Here's Halliburton. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Drew Holiday.
Oh, forcing the issue. Halliburton in attack mode.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Celtics trail by 13. And when Porzingis can be a 3rd option on a team, he is deadly and efficient, RJ.
We've always seen Porzingis as the guy or as a 2nd option. But when he has elite teammates around him, he really flourishes.
Porzingis up top. Hartenstein a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3-pointer off the mark.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often. Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
Free throw good. Halliburton. Indiana leading by 14. 3rd quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. And here's Turner from the arc. The Pacers again can't hit. It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Hartenstein. Oh, they get a hand on it. Porzingis sets a screen. Puts it up. Gets to the corner and hits it.
Porzingis breaking tendencies with that catch and shoot.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Fans, put your hands together for Celtics Entertainment. Get loud, fans, on the court is your hype squad. Come on, fans, let's hear it for Celtics Entertainment.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. At one point, they led by 16. Pass to Siakam. There's the triple. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Siakam's got 8.
A nice start to the 2nd half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Here's Halliburton. Hauled in by Brown. Celtics trail by 15. Now Tatum. Soft touch off the glass. Tatum's got 29 points.
We see this from Tatum often, and it never gets old. Just scoring at will.
Pass to Mathurin. Halliburton outside. Here's Nembhard. Releases. And the basket by Halliburton. He's got 19.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Brown, that's good.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your trap shoes ready, especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the 3rd. For 3, Porzingis. Wow, Porzingis with the triple.
So that range we talk about from Porzingis, so important to this team's offensive structure.
Here's Holiday. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Boston shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
In terms of point of attack, on-ball defenders, it does not get better than Jrue Holiday. He is relentless and has great length as well.
2-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them. And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented.
Celtics trail by 11.
2 minutes.
Left side, Porzingis.
2 minutes.
Back to Brown. Hartenstein a screen. Rejected by Siakam.
And the coaching staff, they love this. I mean, Siakam, he's engaged, aggressive, just getting after it on the defensive end.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Timeout.
1:33 left in the third quarter. Halliburton up top. 19 points in the game. Nembhard outside. Up top, Siakam. 6 to shoot. Here's Halliburton. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Celtics trail by 9. Tatum inside. For 3, Porzingis. Indiana with a rebound. At one point, they led by 16. There's 49 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Indiana again missing.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Outside, Brown. Now here's Tatum. He's got 31. Just 5 on the clock. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Now look, when Porzingis has it there, there's not much you can do defensively.
Pass to Nembhard. Outside for Halliburton. Tipped away. Now here's Siakam. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants to review the game plan. Boy, you got to like what Tyrese Halliburton has done in this game.
This timeout gives them a chance to strategize because whatever the game plan they have, it's not working.
Here's Turner. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
55.
Makes his selection.
The Pacers, 64.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Pacers leading by 9. Here's Halliburton. There's the block. They get it back. For 3, Mathurin. drops in the three. Matherin's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
He's got that guard quickness. Matherin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability. They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Now Halliburton kicks it out to Siakam. Pass to Nembhard. Jacks up a three. And again, it's Indiana with a three.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Porzingis misses.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
And the dunk by Halliburton.
And we're seeing a great mindset from Halliburton on offense. He's attacking relentlessly and getting well rewarded for it.
Tatum gets the bucket.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Siakam outside. Back to Halliburton. Outside Matherin. Back to Halliburton. Shot clock at 6. Hartenstein pulls it in. Celtics trail by 13. Here's Porzingis. The rebound by Turner. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. And the ball out of bounds. The Celtics will have it. Here's Holiday. Pass to Tatum. To the paint. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Halliburton left side. Kicks it out to Siakam. Outside Matherin. Back to Siakam. From deep. It's not going to go for him. Outside Tatum. Tatum showing off the strength.
For his sake, I hope they can come back. You hate to see the performance he's having be wasted in a loss.
It's stolen by Holiday. And Holiday powers it home.
The athletic ability of Holiday on full display there.
Halliburton left side. They double team Halliburton. The three, Matherin. Celtics trail by 9. Here's Tatum. Driving to the basket. Kick out to Brown. Outside Holiday. Porzingis sets a screen. Shot clock at 5. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. Indiana leading by 9. To win the cold spell. Tipped. To the inside. And the basket by Holiday. And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for the Celtics?
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. Despite the lead, Coach was stern with the guys, mentioning to the team, do not let up. I've seen some big comebacks in this league, and this is not over. An interesting message. B.A.?
As always, Allie, we thank you. Halliburton using the vertical there.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Here's Tatum. That one a little long. Indiana leading by 9. On the wing, Mathurin. Siakam outside. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Siakam's got 9 points here in the second half.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
And stolen by Brown. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Love the aggression from Brown. A tough cover for any defender out there.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker.
At the line for 2 shots.
And he ends up making the second. And that brings him within single digits.
Couldn't hit them all, and they need every point they can get.
And that's a foul called on Isaiah Hartenstein. That'll be a second foul of the game. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
Well, in addition, I love their passing. I mean, they're buying into that team concept. That's hard to get out of your young guys.
Pass to Tatum. There's 57 seconds left to the fourth. Here's Hartenstein. The shot from the low post is good.
Yeah, Tatum read the floor and fed the best guy he could find.
And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
A ferocious shot blocker, Turner provides a sense of security to the rest of his teammates.
Boston with the ball. Trailing by 10. And here's Brown for 3. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's it for him. He's fouled out. Not only that, we're in the bonus. So we'll go to the line for 2. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he sinks the second.
He did enough to put this one away. Just a hard-fought battle. I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
There's Tatum with the 3. Here's Halliburton. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. So